What is going on, guys? Mr. Basie here, and today we're playing some more Crusaders of the Lost Titles today with the St. Patrick's event. Larry's, I'm sorry, wrong one. I read the wrong one. Hermit's Premature Party. So basically, of course, as usual, we're going to be going ahead and buying the chest for this event. But today we're going to be doing something a little different before we move on with the storyline, which of course, you know, I love doing right off the bat, is actually doing the storyline and going through that. That's like generally the first episode. So before we do that, we're going to check one thing. We're going to open up the chests, okay? We're gonna open up the chests in just a moment from the previous event, like we usually like to do, but I want to see exactly what the formation was, because I kind of just jumped right to this, and I didn't get a really good look at it. So here we go. Costs 100 4-leaf clovers. We have quite the bit of those, I'm assuming. Yep, we got 12,000, so that's that, which means we could probably buy a couple chests, right? No, one. We can buy one chest right now. Larry takes up a slot, okay? Larry reduces your gold fine for each adjacent Crusader. Man, Larry sucks. He's kind of a pain in the booty. So how much does he reduce it? That's he swaps with Detective Kane. Well, at least he doesn't swap with you know, Santa. At least there's that. Santa's pretty darn good. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. Reduces all gold found by 10% for each Crusader next to Larry the Leprechaun. That's not too bad. That's not all that bad. Oh, we got another Krusty Krab dude. Check that out. Oh wait, are these all the dudes from the past events? Look, the Valentine's people, the look at that. I think it's all the people from the past event, the one from the Blood Bowl and all that stuff. Maybe that's why it's maybe it's the premature party. Maybe that's why, because they haven't vacated the premises yet. Look at all the beer in the background. Jeez. All right, so we have 10 of the Valentine's Day chests. Now I know that, of course, it's Valentine's Day, but we usually open up the chests either right before the event or during the next event. That's usually what we do. So we're gonna go and open those. I also have one jeweled one to open up, so let's go ahead and do that. See what we get here. Hopefully we get some good stuff, because remember, the Valentine's Day ones actually weren't all that bad. Whoa. Quality leather corset. Increase the base DPS of Sally the Succubus by 100%. Cool. Now, it just depends. It really just depends on what we get for these guys. Dictates whether I'm going to use them or not, because I really don't know how I'm feeling about it. I know that the dude... DeLorean, cool. I know the dude wasn't too impressive, but the girl, I think she was actually... The best part of the muffin is the top. I was like, that looks a little weird. But anyway... The chick is I think a little bit more beneficial. I forget who she swaps with, but we'll have to... Oh! Ridiculously expensive French perfume. I'd say, especially if it looks like that. Increase the DPS of all Crusaders by 40%. Now that, in my opinion, instantly makes her worthy of being in the squad, if we can find a place for her. It may just be the same as the rare perfume, but it comes in a very expensive bottle. Oh, we just got another silver ring. Cool. Increase in our DPS. We got a time turner. Nice. How lucky is that? Like, can we get some more other epic stuff? Because how lucky is that we got 2 epics, same thing each. Whoa, wooden whip, jeez. It actually really hurts. I'd imagine, you know, I'd imagine. This is the uncommon gear. I can only imagine what the epic gear is going to be. What kind of whip is that going to be? Jeez. I don't want to find out, to be honest with you. 6 chests left, okay, guys? That's a lot of cards. Smooth leather whip. Okay, so we're moving up the ranks here in terms of the whips. This is not... Just what the doctor ordered, I'm sure, yeah. It's comfortable. Remember, we do have that one additional jeweled chest. Nice. Oh, we got this already, okay. Now you're talking and seducing. Oh, so that's what that one said. Because we didn't read it the first time. I kind of skipped over that pretty darn quick. DeLorean. It wasn't an epic, so it didn't like catch my attention. The Norris. Gives you the power of the roundhouse kick. Now that should be like an epic. That shouldn't be an uncommon. That should be an epic gear. Oh man, that actually sounds pretty cool. It's too bad it's not that great, but all right, there's goes that. So let's just see what we get in this. So hopefully something. Oh wow, start off with a quantum leap. I won't complain about that. And a time turner. Okay, and a cursed sword. Okay, for someone we like literally haven't used for months. Literally months. I can't remember the last time I used an 8. Silver lucky coin. Cool. That's how we're gonna end it. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Finally, let's get on with the story. I do apologize for that, but we had to open our chests right off the bat, guys. We just had to. We couldn't leave the Valentine's Day stuff till the end. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, there's a spillage. Can't have a St. Patrick's Day party without some decorations, which happen to be all over the floor. And it's clearly labeled beer if that wasn't that wasn't obvious. But that's cool. Wait, what are all these? Wait, okay, we're getting the clovers. I thought I was getting that many clovers that quick. I was like, yo, we're gonna have so many of these chests, because I thought each one of these was a clover for like, you know, objectives and chests and all that. I was about to get really excited, to be honest. It's funny. Oh, somebody is in trouble. Okay, no one just does this and doesn't get like in big time trouble. Admire your decorating handiwork while handily working over some monsters. I do like the design, okay? I wouldn't like my house to look like that, but I like the design. It's colorful, you know? It's hard to get in a bad mood when your house looks like that. Really? Like you're walking down the hallway, that's the first thing you see in the morning, bright colors. It's just hard to be in a bad mood. It's hard to wake up in a bad mood when you have your house or your hallway looking like that. But back in the beer room, well, the other room had beer too, but I think the first room was beer. The second room was the result of too much beer. You know what I mean? I think that might have been what happened. Now we have some green. Oh, can't have a St. Patrick's Day party without some snacks, green snacks. Had to read it quick because I was talking too much. Someone wasn't too happy about being labeled a snack. Well, deal with it, buddy. Oh my God, some moth. Oh! All right then. Why not? It's probably a nice cake, pretty delicious. Because that's what you do after you defeat an enemy. You eat them. It's just the right thing to do. You swear you're forgetting something. Decorations, snacks. Think it over for a bit. Well, what are we doing? These kids. Why are we always doing bad things? They're probably running away from the balloons that are angry and have faces. I would imagine. You know? I don't know why we're taking our anger out on them. Freaking breadstick kids just whacking people. Oh right, beer, of course, beer. How many beers? 20 beers. Okay, we better have quite a bit of people coming because these are the big kinds of beers too. They're not like the little personal ones. Well, they kind of are the personal ones, but they're like the tall glass ones, right? At least that's what they look like. So we better have 20 people, or else there's something wrong here. But anyway, let's go ahead and start buying into our other Crusaders. Look at our formation. I already know what it looks like, but I'm trying to kind of plan out what we're going to be doing. So it doesn't do anything with DPS, so I don't really care too much. It's just a gold defect, which is not the biggest deal, because we're only getting to like area 100, so it's kind of like whatever, right? So let's grab those beers. Let's go ahead and buy Groglock. Buy as many of his abilities as we can. Does he have the good one yet? Let's read this. Since it's St. Patrick's Day, it's a St. Patrick's Day party. The beer should be green. Actually, I've never, as silly as it might sound, I've never seen that before. That sounds pretty cool. Green beer? I don't drink, but I've always seen, obviously beer is always like either like a darker brown or a light yellow or something like that, or somewhere in between with the shades. I don't think I've ever seen green beer. It sounds like it exists, like people do that. I don't see why not. Look, it's right there. It's spilled on the floor. But I've never seen it. I've seen Shamrock Shakes, but I've never seen beer. Well, green beer. But anyway, assert your dominance over the beer folk by smacking them around for a bit. Because we're in a bar. It's a bar fight. Why not, right? You want to get in a bar fight. That is the whole point. You go get drunk and you get in a fight. That is what happens. Uh-oh, the beer folk's king has showed up. I can't wait. We got to slow this down. I want to see what this guy looks like. Is it just a big beer? A huge keg, and he looked evil too. Wow, that's a lot of beer. Jeez. It's like you take him out, it's the whole room just fills up with beer. Jeez. You've run out of beer. I wonder why. You just blew up the biggest keg you had. Time to walk to the store to get some more. But why are we taking out the kids on the way there, man? They didn't do nothing. Look, there's a little kid with a freaking hat. What is it? He's got like a street cone on his head. I want to see. There he is. Look at the little kid. He's so cute. We're just taking him out. He's got an ogre, a freaking lumberjack, a kid with a breadstick, and a dude with a monocle attacking him. Doesn't sound like he's having a great day. This street is far too dull for St. Patrick's Day. Paint it green. Paint everything green. Why not, right? Green's a nice color. Voila, you did it. The street is now green. Looks like someone just threw up everywhere. Oh my god, some sort of slime monster. I like it though. It's our colors, right? That's the color of the sage right there, so why not? I'm digging it. Someone from City Hall heard about your painting project and sent a monster to clean it up. What? Oh, it's not a monster. I mean, I guess, oh, I see it, monster in quotations. People keep pinching you because you're not wearing green. Fix it. Let's take these kids out and steal their socks. That's how we're gonna fix our problem. You're feeling pretty good about your new digs. Show them off to some nearby critters. See, this is terrible, man. What did they ever do? What is his name? Chip? Gary? Chip? Who's that? That's not a critter. Squibbles? Floppy? That's not a critter. That's his name is Shovelly or something like that. Oh my god. Apparently some of these clovers belong to a very possessive chipmunk. I can't. Oh, he's a boss. Please be massive. Oh, what was that? Was that a cartoon? Was that a cartoon reference? I remember seeing a chipmunk that kind of looked like that. Might be slipping my mind, but I know I saw something like that. It does reduce our gold by 10%, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 60% of a reduction. Clear the streets, there's a parade coming. 60% total reduction, so that means that when we put Santa back here, it's essentially going to be, one of his things is going to cancel that out. So we'll have a 62.5% plus this guy's two, what does he do? Plus 25% for each one of those. So we'll still have a good bit, you know. Wait a minute, it's not St. Patrick's Day yet. This parade is a fraud. Why do all these people have basketballs? What kind of weird parade is this? I don't know. Maybe they're celebrating the Harlem Globetrotters or something. They were pretty cool dudes. But either way, if anyone deserves a parade, it's probably them. I'm sure they've had a couple, to be honest. They must have. This is Madness. In March? Alright. Oh, wow, March Madness. Never mind. Oh, man, I slipped the bill on that one, man. I can't believe I didn't pick up on that. March Madness. One more away from his little vent thing. Let's put him right up here. Matter of fact, let's put him here. And oh, what was that? The particular parade float looked at you the wrong way. Seriously, it's got eyes and everything. Sounds like delicious. wait, we gotta move him around. I think there's a more beneficial. What is this? You finally made it to the pub. Oh wait, you were supposed to go to the store. Oh well. Hey, pub's got beer. I'm sure if you slip them a 20 or 100, they'll give you a couple. Probably not as many as you'd be able to buy for that amount, but you know, still. Let's move him right there. So that way he only can potentially touch 3 people. I mean, I guess it was the same way before too, but you guys get the gist. All right. Let's buy his short circuit ability. We have that now, which means he will be zapping this guy. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have to be. He just has to be in front, right? Column in front, right? Order a round of green beer for the gang. Sweet. I'm pretty sure Robo Turkey can't indulge in this though. He might short circuit. I mean, he really can't though. He'll get fried, and I need him. So, sorry, you're the designated driver, Turkey. You're it's not my fault you're Robo. It's not my fault you decided to be Robo. You couldn't have just been regular Turkey, you know? You couldn't have just been regular Turkey feeding people and giving them a boost that way. You had to be Robo. Not my fault. It was your life choice, my friend. Order another round. I guess it really isn't his fault. It's not his life choice. It's whoever made him. Order another round of green beer. Oh, we're just going in. Look at these drunk dudes. Oh, he didn't look drunk. He looked pissed. All right, let's go ahead and buy Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, that's another thing. So Jack-o'-lantern will increase our gold as well because reasons. Well, you know what we could also do is actually not put anybody in these slots. I mean, kind of. We don't need everybody really. Yet another round of green beer couldn't hurt, could it? We've already had 3 rounds. I don't remember how many we had in each one, but we've had, I don't know, like, I'm assuming 12, 12, 12. We have 36 beers already. 36 beers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, you can't even drink it. So, and this guy's a kid. He can't drink. He's underage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We've had 12 beers each. Wait, I'm wrong. We haven't had 12 beers each. What am I talking about? Wait, no. Wait, is this guy even human? Can he even digest? we might be able to just split this up 3 ways. So yeah, so it is 12 beers each. Cause he can't drink. Right? See if any of the bouncers will kiss you now that you've got a shirt. I don't want to be kissed by these dudes. They don't even look like they have lips. I know some people think they're annoying, but this is a little cheese trap. Poor mice, man. I prefer the traps where where like they go in somewhere, they go into like a thing to eat, and then it traps them in there, but you can let them go afterwards. I just find that to be a bit more humane. I know people argue they always come back, but don't leave your damn door open. Seriously. I mean, I know there's many other ways for them to come in the house, but at least attempt it, you know, before you take them out, before you cross them off the list. Nobody likes being crossed off the list, okay? Take it from first-hand experience. I crossed myself off the list in this game. What was that? A beer hand? Darn it, those are Scottish. Wait, why is this giant mug of beer attacking? We've had way too many if that's what's going on, honestly. If a giant beer is attacking us, we've had way too many to drink. You feel amazing. I'm sure you do. You just saw a giant beer. The world is amazing. Boom da yada. Okay, we can buy some more of these. Increase the base DPS of... No, I don't want that. I want... Here it is. That's what I wanted. Increase the effect of Grogluck, the Orc's edible receiver's ability by 100%. These leprechauns are getting pretty rowdy. Show them who's boss. Oh, so they're leprechauns. I thought they were just like... I don't know, little... Well, I guess they yeah, now that makes sense. I can see that they're leprechauns. I don't know why they were little... I thought they were like little kids getting wasted in this bar. I was like, oh, someone's getting in trouble. They're breaking all the rules. These leprechauns want to show you their boss. Show their boss. Who's boss? Lots of bosses involved. He's going to be huge, isn't he? They usually are. Oh my! He looked like he was walking like Sherlock Holmes. He was walking like this dude's dad. You feel okay, not as good as you did before, but still pleasant enough? I'd say so. Do you see all the beer everywhere? Okay, we drank too much. Oh yeah, we drank too much. Oh, someone's having a problem. Look at this thing. Who knew there were fairies living around here? I know who. Why are fairies living in the bathroom? Look at this, man. Someone is not. Someone's pissing acid. It's overflowing. Okay, wait. Something's wrong. You are increasingly jealous of these animals' fashion choices. I'm increasingly wondering why no one's taking interest in the fact that we're literally flying right now, or like swimming through a sea of beer, because that is a much more pertinent. What is going on? Do you see these ducks? It's just a picture of a duck. Is that just a picture of a duck? Was it even an animated duck? I think it was just a picture of a duck. Hold on, stop. Oh, okay. I thought they just put a picture of a duck just going by. I didn't even think they actually animated it like all these other characters. We got some goldfish, sheep, or whatever they are. Goats, I guess. He's a goat. Yeah, goats hop. Ducks. These guys just won't let you be. Don't let them be in retaliation. We got rats, fancy rats on top of that. Goldfish that apparently love swimming in this, and a random leprechaun who is just wasted. You see her face? Look at her face next time she comes on the screen. Where is she? I'm gonna freeze frame it for you. I think she's like completely wasted. There it is. Hey, it's that marketing guy from work. Go say hi. Oh, he's the boss. Well, look at all these dudes. Who was that? Who was that? That might have been somebody that works in the game. Caffeine will do the trick. Grab a cup of Joe. Oh man, I love coffee. I love coffee so much. it really, not even for the benefit of it, really just the taste. Honestly, I drink a lot of decaf, more so than caffeine ones. Do you guys like coffee? Drop in the comments whether you like coffee. I know it's kind of random, but I don't know how many of you guys actually drink coffee. It's come to my attention that not many of my friends do drink coffee, which is not weird. What the hell was that? Prematurely defeat your hangover in Mortal Kombat. My goodness. I didn't know you could physically defeat a hangover, like just beat it up. That hangover, we like Jet Li's Unleashed that thing, you know, where he just like punches him in the throat, he's just down in one shot. You guys remember that movie? Or that part in the movie? I always thought that was actually absolutely hilarious. Not the fact that he got killed, but the fact that it was just like 2 seconds and it was over. But I think I'm referencing the right movie. So maybe the witch isn't all that hot right now. Maybe she's not hot stuff. She's not. She almost is. So now that we did actually get through the story, I can skip around a little bit more, and we will be picking up in a little bit here. I'm going to kind of get better situated. I will be getting Robo Santa's stuff. I'm going to put Robo Santa away until I can use him, because he's just going to take up a spot that I'm not willing to really have open, because I don't want my gold reduction down right now, which it will be until he gets in here. So when he does get in here, I probably will. I want to keep him here, so maybe I'll move him in place of Lumberjack and keep swapping them back and forth, you know, out of the party. Because I mean, the only real reason I need Witch and Lumberjack is so I can swap them back and forth as they trade places with the top spot. So what I might do is just actually remove them from the formation whenever I need to. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having them here, so that I don't have to put another person in the middle slot. I don't have to put another person right here, which would bring me down to 4. It's not that big of a deal. It's only 10%, but any little bit counts. I'm already down 30%. I'd rather not be down 40% if I can help it. So we're going to try that. It's not like I necessarily need all my slots. We're only getting to area 100. We're already well past half, and we're still dominating. You know, obviously, it's looking good either way. You know what I'm saying? It's looking good either way. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's see. I'm at 231. I've gotten 11 chests so far, right? I'm pretty sure I was at 220. Or maybe, or something like that, when I started. All I know is I've gotten a good amount. Whoop, we just got it. Yes, we get another rush, too. I was waiting for those. I love these rush ones. I don't like using them often, but I love having them. If I could get them more often, that'd be fantastic. So let's go ahead and drop Santa Claus in here. That way, it's still a pretty big boost. Okay, we have him being gold, this guy doing the gold thing too. And then him doing the gold thing for them. So it's working. Working pretty good. But that's all we're going to get out of it, realistically. Alright, so I did just bring in Lumberjack. It's not that big of a hit, honestly, but it's still 4,000. It's still a good little chunk. Currently, he is better than the Witch, so we're going to dip them out. Really quickly, though, let me just get her to 50. Level 150, because this is how much? 421. Wait, what? Okay, so we're going to have to wait for a bit for that. So I might as well just go get her to 150. It's not going to make her better, but for now, we'll dip her out until we can get this upgrade and then see where she lies. Especially getting the 200 one. We'll get that afterwards. We can do Queen Siri, but we probably can't actually get her to the point where she has her gold thing available. Alright, so we are currently 3/4 of the way done. Alright. And we have a good amount of stuff that we are, well, I mean, we have a good stuff. We have good stuff going for us, I should say. So that's what that was. Okay. I just now saw it. We have the boss at 80 coming up. I remember there was one I missed. So I want to pay attention to that. I know you guys probably saw it, but I'll be slowing it down right about here because I do want to see what the heck that was. Last time, a bunch of people actually, I was gonna, really give credit to one person, but in all fairness, a lot of people did kind of chip in and mention the same thing, that the reason that I've been so kind of distraught as to how Lumberjack could be that much better than the Witch was actually fairly simple. It was simply because Jim, the way I always do things is, and even if I wasn't always doing it, I mean, maybe if I went right off the bat, but I usually like to leave my Crusaders to run for a little bit in the background, whenever I start a new event. And so, or whenever I start anything really. So I just let it go until the next time I'm ready to play, and I just leave auto off, and so they don't progress, so I can start fresh. And what happens is, this guy is honestly, like, he's in here for hours, and I mean literally hours, back to back to back. I mean, as you can see, each XP point increases DPS of Jim the Lumberjack by 100%. So that is why he's actually got better stats than the Witch, because even though she has 1,000% on her in total, plus whatever else she could get from anybody else, you have to realize that, look at this, total effect increases DPS of Jim the Lumberjack by 1.40, or 1.4 thousand, so basically 1,400. But either way, it's still ridiculous. It's still absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know why. I knew that those things existed, but I was so confused as to why that was going on. But now I know, and knowing's half the battle, as we've learned from G.I. Joe. But either way, that is why. And I'm actually, in a way, I'm kind of glad, because Lumberjack has some really cool items. I mean, I'll give the Witch, okay, she's got her poisonous apple, okay, and I realize this is all-seeing apple, but when an apple has eyeballs and is like, there's electricity spanning around it, it's probably poisonous. I recommend not eating it. Okay, pro tips from Basie. She's got a nice broom, but that's only really good for getting her to places quicker. And then, let me get through this real quick here. I missed it again. Well, I'll see it in editing. And then the Magnificent Cauldron. So she has a nice big pot to cook in. That's all well and good. Let's buy this real quick. That's all well and good, but he's got a super freaking sharp axe. You just can't beat that. I mean, all of her things are luxury items in life. She's got a nice fast, most people want a nice fast car, nice comfortable ride, right? So she's got a Nimbus 2000. That's how she gets around. That's her car, right? She, everyone wants a poisonous apple. She's got that covered, right? And, people, it's a very, big benefit for those of you that don't cook. It's cooking a nice big pot, not only because you can get a lot of food at once, done at the same time, but, if you have a party, you can feed a lot of people, you can put a lot more ingredients in there, especially if they're like, hefty ingredients, like bigger items, like meatier stuff or whatever. You have a magnificent cauldron. That's what you want to cook in, is a nice big pot or a cauldron, hence pot, pot, cauldron, kind of the same thing, right? I'm sure cauldron is probably a bit bigger than a pot. But, you know, it doesn't have to be anything evil. You know, so she's got some nice commodities in life. She's got some nice accommodations. What he has, he's got the bare minimum. This dude's wearing a plaid wool hat, probably, a nice wool shirt, probably jeans. I can't see because his DPS is ridiculous. And he has a super friggin' sharp axe. I mean, it's super friggin' sharp. Okay, it's not just an axe. I mean, literally. It even says, let's spread some monsters on toast. He eats the monsters he kills. That is absolutely, like, hardcore. You can't get any more hardcore than that. She's cooking stuff up in the pot, albeit there's eyeballs in the pot, as you can see. Okay, there's eyeballs in there. So, who's to say, right? Maybe she just painted some olives. I don't know. But this guy, he spreads his monsters on toast. Do you realize how long it would take to eat a monster if you were to just spread them on toast? She cooks the whole thing in the cauldron. This dude wakes up every morning, cuts himself a slice of a monster, and spreads it on toast. It takes him, like, decades to eat stuff. So he's hardcore, man. The food goes bad by the time he's done eating it. So that's why I like the Lumberjack, because the Lumberjack is just that kind of guy. He's the kind of guy that will kill a monster for you, take it home, and keep spreading it on toast even past its expiration date, even past the point where it's gotten all moldy and gross and you know, it's decaying and everything. I'm like getting super in detail with this. But you know, even once it's gotten past all that point, he's still spreading it on toast. You know, he still goes to the supermarket, buys himself some rye bread, and spreads that moldy monster on that toast. That's the kind of guy that Lumberjack is, and that's why I like Lumberjack. He's a good dude. Final conclusion, Lumberjack's a good dude. At least to a certain extent. Might be a little sick in the head, but he's a good dude, you know? He also has Cobra Hide mittens, because who doesn't have those? Time to buy Queen Siri. I think we could definitely benefit from having some of her. 25%, that's going to be good. So that should increase our stuff, right? Let's go to move her out and see what happens. It does increase it. So rather than taking a decrease, we're actually increasing our stuff, which is great. Because like I said, she makes up for herself. That's a 10% negation right there. She negates him by 10%. And she technically negates it by another 5%. So there's only 15% goal reduction in total on our whole squad right now. While we have two 62.5s here. We've got two 25s there. Okay, that's 50s right there. And we've got another 50 here because of the item he's got. So in total, we're doing really good. You know, we're actually doing really. We might not have our like 200 plus K that we normally would have if we had no restrictions at all, and if the conditions were like literally perfect. You know, we might not have that, but we still have a good amount, like a really good amount. Who does she swap with? Emo Werewolf? Oh, it is Emo Werewolf, and I barely use Emo Werewolf, so this is actually a good opportunity to learn about Sally the Succubus. Maybe let's check her out right here. Let's see what she got. We can check her out right now. I might not implement her just yet. Well, she popped herself in there, so I'll pop you back. I didn't say to get in the squad. I said I'm gonna buy you. Increase the base DPS of her by 100%. Let's have some fun. Oh my. Being bad never felt so good. Oh my. Increase the base DPS again. Your flesh is weak, mortal. That's a turn off. Why would you say that? Increase the base DPS of Sally the Succubus by 300% and decrease the base DPS of Sally the Succubus by 25% for each of the female Crusaders next to Sally the Succubus. What? That doesn't make any sense. You could just say that it increases her 275%. Why you gotta make me think about it, right? Increase the base DPS of Sally the Succubus by 300% and decrease the base DPS of Sally the Succubus by 25% for each. So each female Crusader next to her increases her DPS by 300%, but decreases it at the same time by 25%. So why can't you just say 275%? I don't get it, but I'll dig it. Increase the base DPS of Sally the Succubus by 100% again. Is this what you wanted? Crack the whip? No, it's not what I wanted, man. Especially not your smooth leather whip. Just because it's smooth doesn't mean it's not gonna freaking hurt. We're at 99, by the way, about to hit 100. Let's see here. Again with 100%, everything has a cost. Absorb lifeblood. Jeez, that's not demonic or anything. You should be. Jealousy. Increase the base DPS of all female Crusaders by 20%. Again, still probably not going to really help the witch too much, but it'll help a little, that's for sure. Demonic sacrifice. That's how we're ending this, huh? You're in for it now. Woo. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy her. Let's level her up as much as she'll go, which is a lot, actually. Now, let's actually dump her in here. We have a female Crusader there, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, whoa! Holy camole, man! Did you see that? She's not even boosted by the Robo-Turkey either. That is literally absurd. Can we do something about this? Let's go ahead and move him back. Let's go ahead and move the Robo-Turkey up here. Let's move Sally the Succubus right about there. No. Let's move Sally the Succubus. Can we revert? I wish I could control Z what I just did, because I forget what I did. Alright, we'll move him here. This guy there. Because she's not even zapped by Robo-Turkey. That's literally insane. So the Lumberjack doesn't... Okay, so I think I see what's going on here. I think I see what I can do. Is it next to or in the same column? Next to. She can't be here, right? That's not going to work. No, but that would... It does boost her quite a bit, but it's not as much as I'd like. Let's go right there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What about this? No, like right there. And we're going to move... this guy. Okay, no, that's good because he'll touch. Oh, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect as a matter of fact, because check this out. He can only touch Sally at this point, so there's no chance at all for him to zap anybody else. And because of that, I don't know whether or not the Lumberjack is increasing his short circuit ability. Like if it's 2.39 sextillion, or I'm sorry, septillion, and then he gives a 50% boost onto that. Oh, I'm sorry, 100% boost onto that. Not sure, but. It doesn't really matter. Oh, you know what we can do? We can take Queen... We can move him here. Take Queen Siri and put her there, because that's going to give her... Wait, what? Why? She's a female, right? And this increases the base DPS of the females. So that's going to help. But why did that hurt me? What was so bad about that maneuver? Oh! So if I moved her away, would that be better? No. Why? Maybe just because of the increase in edible receivers? Maybe if I put... No. So this goes down about... Okay, so you know what? I think that's from the edible receivers, because she's going to give 50%, which negates the 25%, right? Because she doesn't... I'm assuming she doesn't... And you guys will have to clarify for me, because I'm not too sure here. I don't think she wants female Crusaders next to her, is I think what's going on here. So it increases her DPS by 300% flat out. That's what Seduction does. And then each female Crusader next to her is a reduction of 25%. I think that's how this works. So I think the reason that this is working is because if I do this, that's a reduction of 25%. She already... is negating that by giving 50% right off the bat. She gives 50% to her, so that's technically 25% that's being given to Sally the Succubus. And she increases the edible receiver's ability by being in front of Groglock is another 100% on top of that, which is in furtherance to this, and she's doing 125% in addition to that. So that is, I think, why this is going on. I think I misinterpreted it. I thought it meant for each female Crusader that she's next to is 300%, and it reduces it by 25%. So I thought it was a total of 275%, but I was wrong. I think that's how it is. You guys will have to clarify in the comments down below if you know. But either way, wow, Sally the Succubus, you are really something. You're really something there. Did not expect that at all. That was quite the treat. That's surprising. And guys, you gotta understand, she's that much better than Lumberjack. She just got in here. First of all, she does have an epic. Okay, that's gonna increase for everybody. She has that for 100%. She also has this for 100%, which is nice. It's dandy. But he's got 600% plus all of his enchantments, and well, he's massively high level as well. Actually, what happens if I do this? Ooh, what just happened to you, Sally? Well, Sally's still good. I'll give her that. She's still really good. She's actually better than Witch. We finally found somebody that is better than the Witch. That's a rough estimate, but I'm going to hold that as true. Because, I mean, look at exactly what happened here. You know what I'm saying? So I guess now it's time for Sally the Succubus and Lumberjack to start trading blows here, rather than the Witch. But that's an early estimation. It might not be true, but I think it's pretty much that's the way it's going to be from now on. But pff, that's crazy. All right, so we did just reset the world. We do have the next one, which is recruit Larry the Leprechaun. Kyle and his party bro take up 2 slots. So that's again. Well, I don't know what they do yet. So let's see. Call of the party reduces adjacent DPS. Adjacent, okay. By 25%. The other party bro reduces non-adjacent. Oh, man. All right, so pretty much all of this right here. So that is a DPS decrease, but that's not by that much, especially considering how high we can get our characters, and it is only to 100, so that's not that big of a deal. We will be able to do this one as well, which is, let's see, must have 500 plus titles. We have that. Costs whatever. Parade floats take up 4 slots. Is that it? That's not bad. We can, oh, so that's not bad at all. We could put what's his name? Maybe the leprechaun guy. Oh, wait, I think my girlfriend was telling me that the leprechaun guy is somewhere you put him in the middle, and the people that he touches will give him gold bonus. I think that's the way it works. So this would be great for him. It'd be a really good tester for him. It's like the perfect scenario, pretty much. In any case, Santa going here, and we'll probably figure out something with Groglock and Lumberjack and the Blade Chick. Or Sally the Succubus, whoever happens to come. The nice thing is Sally the Succubus and Lumberjack are relatively, close to the beginning of our session. So we can buy both of them right off the bat and have some really cool trading blows back and forth to make us go even quicker and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool too. Look at that, we can recruit both of them right off the bat. Alright guys, and with that being said, definitely make sure you rate the video what you think it deserved. If you did enjoy the video, please consider sharing the video as well, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or any social media really, or even word of mouth with your friends. That's really awesome too. Of course, that directly helps me as well as the community and is greatly appreciated. So with that being said, if you want to become a Sage in Training, make sure you subscribe today. And as always, this has been Mr. Bazy, your favorite Sage, and I'll see you in the next video.